think before giving a speech, the big question is always asking ourselves, why are we here? Why are we here standing on the stage?
And it turns out that we not only want our idea to be heard, but to truly and deeply touch the audience.
By revealing yourself, it's like sharing your very own personal experiences and stories. This way, you make your audience closer to you, and by involving them, you make your speech persuasive. And according to our analysis, most of the talks reach these standards.
Well, everyone has a chance to present. An okay speech is easy.
A nice speech is not that hard,
but a mind-blowing speech definitely needs the tips above.
Nobody is a born speaker, but with experience and practice, eventually, you can not only impress others, but also yourself.
So, hope that next time, it's not just Donald Trump dancing with you, but more people. Or even more. Simply by talk,
tell,
ta-da! Thank you. 善哉善哉，试问贵夫妇可否将其女孩赠与平民？万万不可啊！试问您意图为何？我将其训练成红拂女。哦，就如聂隐娘那般吗 ？Bingo！ 让我们欢迎邱洁瑜，窥唐传奇的女侠角色。
午安，我是古典文学组的邱洁瑜。今天我们对《虬髯客传》《红线传》聂隐娘中的女性角色进行探究。余晖在唐朝社会文化的风貌，再加上我对女性地位的关注，以及我对传奇中女侠形象的憧憬，造就了这个研究。今天我们对《虬髯客传》《红线传》聂隐娘的内容进行分析，进一步的探究她们其中的女性角色，再借此探究她们所呈现的女侠形象。《虬髯客传》的开头是以李靖夜见杨素，借此介绍红拂女出场。本片故事的第一个高潮在于红拂女夜奔李靖，第二个高潮在于李靖夫妇二人与离师旅社巧遇虬髯客的桥段。红拂女最大的成就便是与李靖、虬髯客共同帮助李世民得到天下。红线传以红线发现宴会中几股人神色有异作为开头，再进一步的劝谏薛松做出正确的决断。本片故事的高潮在于红线以盗取金河的方式化解两地的战争，最后红线功成身退，不知去向。聂隐娘的开头在于主角聂隐娘小时候被老尼掳走，借此改变她身在血患之家的命运。本片故事的高潮在于主角聂隐娘受命刺杀节度使刘昌义，后来因为发现他转新人后而投奔门下，为其除害的片段。最后，聂隐娘为丈夫谋职，自己隐于江湖。接下来，让我们探讨唐代女侠兴起的原因。主要原因有二：第一是唐代地位的提升。唐代因为社会安定发展，再加上种族融合，宗教多元发展也直接或间接地影响到女性地位的提升。第二是唐代上下风气的兴起。安史乱后，社会动荡，文人借笔抒发无法实现的抱负。他们笔下的侠客往往致力于行侠仗义，他们笔下的世界往往因为这些侠客而更加美好。这些女侠通常都具有一些独特的人格特质，其中的一大项是救赎。无论是对于自身窘境的自我救赎，亦或是对于社会大众贡献，都在显现了女性角色的侠义精神。第二是独立自主。唐传奇中的女性都透露出对于男性主义的反抗。例如本片所提到的红拂女，她突破了杨素的控制，转而投奔李靖，主动改变自己的命运。接下来，我将就这三篇传奇中的女性角色，探讨她们所呈现的女侠特质。首先，让我们探讨红拂女所呈现的女侠特质。主要特质有三：第一是独立自主。从红拂女一见李靖便立即打探她身份的行为，可足见她的不凡。而突破杨素的控制，也象征着她可以在男性主义社会中独立，不再只是附属角色。第二是果敢机智。在关李靖夫妇二人与离师旅社巧遇虬髯客的桥段，我们可以看出，相较于李靖的冲动，红拂女冷静了许多。她巧妙地以兄妹之名化解两人可能发生的冲突。这种果敢的性格，诚然凌驾于过往的传统女性形象。 第3是胆识过人。红肤女突破了阳素的控制，进而择夫择友的行动，显现了女性欲与男性享有平等权利的渴望。除非具有过人胆识，否则无法成就如此人生。以上是我对红肤女所做出的归纳整理。接下来，让我们探讨《红线传》中的红线所呈现的女性特质。第1是技艺不凡。身为学松家青衣的红线，除了精通一般婢女所擅长的乐器之外，亦精通男性所擅长的经指。她能听鼓声，察觉对方的心境变化，可见她对人事的观察入微。第2是机智免祸。本篇故事的高潮在于红线以盗取金河的方式化解两地的战争，而她不但能突破成为盗取金河，还明智的不伤一人，可见她的深谋远虑。第3是攻城不居。在立功之后，红线决定毅然隐士，更加凸显了作者与表示红线具有英雄式胸襟的行为及思想。以上是我对红线所做出的归纳整理。最后，让我们探讨聂隐娘所呈现的女侠特质。第1是宅心仁厚，爱恨分明的个性使聂隐娘能毅然暗杀作恶多端的高官，但从她因为共见天人之恶而不忍杀害其中一个暗杀对象来看，我们可以看出她所具有非常深刻的恻隐之心。而在刘昌义和魏夺节度使之间，他选择刘昌义的这个抉择，我们可以看出他所具的折主慧眼可以帮助他在道德上选择值得扶助的主人。第2是子亡夫。当聂隐娘决定与魔镜少年成婚时，显现了她对于婚姻自主权的掌握。而婚后为丈夫谋职，更显现了女性可以突破传统形象，不再依赖丈夫的这个思想。以上是我对聂隐娘所做出的归纳整理。故事中的3名女性角色红肤女、红线和聂隐娘，经由作者的刻画，多次突破男性主义霸权的藩篱。而归纳这3个女性角色的行为举止，我们可以归纳出以下3个结论：第1是唐朝社会背景对于文学影响至深；第2，唐朝女性地位有所提升；第3是唐朝文学中的女侠形象反映了平民对于和平盛世的憧憬。以上是我的报告，谢谢各位的聆听。
An old silent pond. A frog jumps into the pond. Splash! Silence again. Do you feel that? Do you feel the beauty of haiku? Feel what? Feel the beauty of it. I'm about to cry. No? Oh well, I think Nana and Iris feel you. Let's welcome them. Yay! Welcome Nana and Iris.
What comes to your mind when you think of Japan? Anime? Pop bands? Or perhaps Sakura and Geisha? Hi, I'm Iris.
And I'm Nana. Today we're going to talk about Japanese aesthetics in the novel The Elegance of the Hedgehog. It is a story about a girl named Paloma and a widow named Hane searching for beauty in life. Both of them are hedgehogs, conceal their elegance in order to protect themselves from being harmed by society. And we will introduce 4 concepts first, and then move on to the event matching.
The following are the 4 common Japanese aesthetics we picked. The first one is Mono no Awane, translated as Wu-ai. It's a refined sensitivity toward the sorrowful and transient nature of beauty. Cherry blossom or sakura is a typical example. Because the duration of it is very short, yet the beauty of it is astonishing.
The next one is wabi-sabi, translated as chaji. It is a beauty in perfection and profundity in nature, and is related to Zen Buddhism. Wabi-sabi can be seen in something that is decayed or rustic in appearance, which is quite opposite to perfection.
Wabi-sabi is actually very familiar to all of us. For example, Muji is a brand using the concept of wabi-sabi. It tends to use simple and natural color, like wood color, and prefers no patterns on their products. The third one is miyabi, translated as ya. It means elegance, refinement or coordinateness. You can use miyabi to describe a beautiful piece of artwork or even a person with great manners or good taste.
The next one is Johaku, translated as 续破级 and beginning break rapid in English. It is a rhythm within our body and in nature, and is usually applied to theaters. The actors follow the principles of Johaku in order to make people feel comfortable and in harmony. Johaku can be seen in many scenes, and we follow it unconsciously.
This is the primitive rhythm of how Johaku goes. As you can see, there's still ups and downs before the climax, and after the climax, it declines gradually. Shows the great difference between the Western concept of beginning, middle, end. We want to explain the concept more thoroughly by showing a singer's movement. As you can see, the singer swings her body with the rhythm, but if you look more closely, you can see even her gestures, her hands, have their own Johaku. Now, we will move on to the match of events and athletics.
The first one is Rosebud falling. Paloma was alone in her home, and the rosebud fell on the counter. The whole process was very quiet and internal. Paloma said, "It's an impermanent condition of things, when you can see both their beauty and their death." We decided that's monono wale, since the context emphasized on seizing a very short moment and discovering the beauty of it.
The next one is on synchronized diving. I'm sure that everybody knows how hard it is for two people to do the same movements at the exact same time, not to mention doing that in the air. Synchronized diving is a sport Paloma found interesting because the perfect synchronization made her speechless. One afternoon, Paloma was watching a diving contest. Everything was perfect at first, but later, they became out of sync. The Johaku was broken and the rhythm was ruined. Paloma described it as a catastrophe, which showed how upset she was when the rhythm was interrupted.
The third one is camellias. Camellias represent beauty and innovation.